Okay, hello, hello. So I think Celeste is probably not a great idea right now, so I'm just going to continue doing Satisfactory. It makes more sense, at least to me. I love a... what a different time I keep streaming at right now. Okay, so... how much does it cost for a minor Mark III? So I do need those turbo motors. I might just handcraft a few of them to make it so I do not have to go through the entire process. Do I even have the parts for it? I might. The thing that I'm missing is the cooling system. And you need a blender for that. Hey. Hi, Keenan. Theory, Uncle Spaghetti is dead and these are lives or pre-recorded. You're right. It could just be an AI voice. I died a long time ago. Honestly, you all should move on. It's been too long. Go on with your lives. How about you? I am going to be, if I'm honest, I'm going to be very amazed if I somehow get to Phase 4 by the end of this month. If I do, I will be very surprised. Because the amount of work that I have to do just for getting one of the, like, the thermal propulsion unit is a lot. The good thing is I already do have a lot of the parts being sent here, which is nice. That is a good thing, but it also can become a very bad thing very quickly. Out of concrete. Alright, so just gotta wait for that to get uploaded. It's gonna take a bit. The snail. Is there pure veins around here? It's pure. Okay, we're gonna head over there. So, in order for this iron vein to work, to make 4 turbo motors per minute, I need it to make at least 624. No, he sadly has not kicked the bucket yet. True. The bucket has not been kicked. Hello. Cool. Alright, can I get 600 iron ore from you, please? Oh wait, it's gonna be a little bit under. That's a shame. For shame. By the way, you compared to our multiplayer, how much have you learned by playing in the solo world? I've learned a lot. So, for example, like, just making the project parts, I never really understood how super complex they were until I had to do all the work myself. Because when you split up the work, it makes it a lot easier and a lot more digestible. Whereas if you're just doing it all yourself, it becomes chaos incarnate. I mean, technically, if I wanted to be lazy, I could just set up another train network, but I think that's a lot of power for no reason. I know, sometimes it's overwhelming. Yeah. It can be a fun overwhelming, but sometimes, like, I've stopped streams before because I'm like, I have to set up 17 different things to even get prepped for this. I'm not doing that today. Okay, I think... Real quick, let me look up what it costs to make a cooling system. Because I know it needs a heat sink. Heat sink. So I can make it a crafting bench. That is true. I need 2 of those. So I would need a lot. And need to make so much infrastructure. Yes, the infrastructure that I would make, I would actually say is probably subpar for what I even need. But I'm not focusing on like making it so it's super easy to move materials to and fro with like the storage facility right now. I'm just focusing on getting through phase 4 because I think that is a better goal. Because it means I can also make infrastructure better. That feeling for me really spiked at phase 3. Yeah. And also, in addition to that, there's always the problem where, like, you want to progress through the phases because you get so much nicer stuff, but also you're going to be suffering if you're not making everything to the best of your ability. So speaking of which, I can probably keep this production back online. Because I reconnected them, right? Yes, I did. That's why with the multiplayer world, I've been trying to get us to make everything we need before moving on. Yeah. That is a good plan. Oh wait, I just fully disconnected them from power. I see. That makes sense. But the conveyor belts have been really hampering us, yes. There's a lot of things that have been hampering us. Alright, so this is going to be the heat sink area. Organization, we're going to do an industrial storage container. Like, I'm going to offset it a bit so it looks nicer. Copper. I have no copper sheets, that means I have to go and get some. think it's a blender, right? Let's see. To make these, yes. Oh, and I also need water, and I need nitrogen. Okay, so the nitrogen's not bad, because I already have this blender over here, so what I can do... Because I already know the nitrogen's full. Like, no mathematician needs to come to me and tell me that I'm way overstocking the nitrogen over here. Yep, see, it's already going through. And then you... Am I underclocking you? Because I might be able to just take the water from here. Or how much water is needed? Have you developed OCD from this game yet? I have not developed OCD. I have been containing my OCD tendencies from playing this game, because I've been focusing on progressing, and I've been focusing on giving myself reasonable goals. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hopefully, I probably do not have any AI limiters, but what I would do how much water do you need? You need 360. Okay, so I probably just need to set up another water pump like right here. Yeah, this literally only needs 25%, which is really funny to me. And I'm guessing you don't have your perfectionism. I do have perfectionism, believe it or not. It's just I focus on, is it worth worrying about right now? Especially when I can spend like an entire stream or something just fixing all the mistakes that I've done. Which I plan to do as soon as I get through Phase 4. Once I get through Phase 4, oh, the beautification of all of this will begin. Okay, I need a wall mount. If they even have those. Yeah. Yeah, but if I don't fix it immediately, I would just forget about it and bite in the rear later. Yeah, that is essentially what's going to happen to me, but the thing is that I also understand is that I can get over it. I will survive. Okay, so we're not building it like that. Okay, that works. For some reason, I've the Luigi's Mansion main tune stuck in my head, and I've just been whistling it. It's actually been a really long time since I've played Luigi's Mansion. So it needs 12 per minute. How many do you make per minute? You make 7.5. Wow, incredible. If only there were more. Also, this is definitely going to need a pipe. There's no way it's not going to work without this. Christ, what are those pipes? What do you mean? It's decently organized. Also, I'm just gonna set this to full. You get that water up there, boy. I mean, I could set it to be a little bit more straight. Alright, I'm gonna go get more copper sheets, which is definitely gonna be over here somewhere. Would you believe it? But it's overflowing on copper sheets. That's crazy. Never seen that happen before. That's like really, really rare. Speaking of which, I should probably head back here. Since I'm here, I need to make sure that the AI limiters are being made at a good enough rate. So, quick wire. The rest of it in here. Alright, how many you got at this point? So 100, 200, 300, still waiting. Yep, it's still just these bad boys. And I also need stators. I'm gonna go see if there's any overflow anywhere. Also, why is there, like, nothing going in the second pipe? So that tells me that there might be some sort of... Okay, so it's cable. Alright, that's fine. I was just wondering, like, where are they? Where'd they all go? Okay, so that's definitely not overflowing. And if I remember correctly, pro tip, eliminate screws when applicable. Yeah. I know, you gotta find the alternate recipes to get rid of screws. I essentially got rid of iron rods for most of my production. Which is great, but... Okay, well... Alright, well, I'm gonna make 50 of them now, just so that way it gives the... It makes it so that project part is going to be made. I need it. You don't understand. I need it. By the way, have you had the need for crystal oscillators? Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, mostly the reason I've had to use them is for like radar towers, but honestly, I'm not even really using the radar towers at all. I think I set up one and it helped me find something one time. Alright, 5-0. Hallelujah. Actually, going back that train, I think I have an idea that would help. Where are they? Here they are. Hopefully I have enough space for this idea. I'm going to quickly check over. I do not think I'm going to have enough space, because what I was planning on doing is maybe setting like a rail that goes over through here and around here, so that way trains don't have to constantly wait going through this station. But that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, I have to rework this station, because it makes the trains pretty slow going through here. It makes it very awkward. Although I will say I am kind of proud of, I have not had a train derailment that's not been caused by me driving a train. I'm very happy about that fact. Oh, the train. Wait, is this empty? Let's go. You simply just do not have enough trains. True. If I had more. You know, having like 5 or 6 trains at this point, I should have more. Oh yeah, this will last me a little bit. It's not enough trains to cause a derailment. They all have enough space. Yes. That is by design. Oop, out already. So copper, 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 copper. That's good. You'll be fine. Okay, plenty of water there now. So it just needs heat sinks now, and I can start making them. And I also do need rubber. Oh, nice. Okay, so I do have a little bit left. Ooh, not that, not that, not that. Bad, bad. Bad. Stop that. Not what I needed. Look, it's beautiful. They're making cooling systems for me. Yippee. I only need 200 of them. 200. Where's the other summer swoops? I did not upload them. I always put them in weird spots. I swear, I had at least 4. I only had 2 in my inventory there. Well, hello. Are you power sharded, or are you summer swooped? Like, you're power sharded. Owie. I could have put them in a chest. I feel like I'd be the type of person to do that, to just put them away in here. No. Oh, here they are. Okay. That makes sense why I put them in here. Because I think I only have 4. Steel pipes. Oh, I see. Okay. Hmm. No wonder it's a little weird. And the steel beams are just not going anywhere, because some of them are getting stored. Oh, hello. No, they must have children. Hello. Hey, Sidra. How you doing? Did you succeed on your solo peak run, or? Surprised to see you up at this hour. Is there any other facility that I'm making stators? I think that is probably the only area that I'm making stators. Yeah, because this is all like miscellaneous materials that are iron related. Hmm. Nah. I gotta be early to help my dad power wash a client's house. Oh, okay. Do you get to hold the flashlight, or are you just the cleaner? Get screamed at while holding the flashlight? Train. Okay, the blender do be blending. It's already got 53, which is good. I'd say the only main problem that I'm thinking about is that the heat sinks are going to run out soon. They are getting produced. So it needs 12, so let's just crank that to 15. So nice having this much aluminum, honestly. Let me get rid of this, because I'm not using it anymore. Okay. So I guess could be worse. Well, as with anything in life, it always could be worse. Yeah, so the main thing that's going to be annoying from that... So, cooling unit does not seem too annoying, if I'm honest. It seems actually decently okay. Motors are not bad. The radio control unit is... Okay, is it working now? That is really funny. Have I gone 40 minutes without my microphone working? It should have. I was responding to Keenan. So it must have just stopped working at one of these points. And because the way the Steam Deck is set up, I could not see the microphone audio. Mic difficulties? Yes. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one because that means that some of what I said is just completely missed. Which I mean, ASMR Satisfactory stream. Let's go. Honestly, big upset. I'm very happy that we had an ASMR Satisfactory stream. People have been begging for that. And you got it inadvertently.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked.
So no, I'm doing that right now.
Will restore health and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
So quartz crystals and iron rebar. Okay, iron rebar is like one of the easiest things to make in this entire game because I'm pretty sure it's just iron bars. Yep, just need 150 of these. Heyo, hi what? Yeah, I will do... I never have my phone on me anymore. You can really tell how much I care to have it on me, because every single time I have to look for it, I just completely miss it. Yeah, so note to self, while I'm doing the away streams, it seems like sometimes the blue snowball will just disconnect and will not record audio anymore. So quartz. Subnautica V2 version gameplay right there. Oh yeah. Alright, oscillators and then nobelisks. So I need 100 nobelisks.
Rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fix-It does not condone.
Alright, while I'm handcrafting those, I'm gonna go get my phone. So enjoy not having a microphone anyway. Got it. Woo! Alrighty. Microphone back? Yes. Okay, so many crystal oscillators. Did I upload them? Yes, I did.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
Aw, but I want them to be up to date. Yeah, so this is just Mercer Spheres and Sam, which I already have so much Sam that I could get through all of these easily. It's just the Mercer spheres that's gonna be the annoying part. That is just called a stream where I go around the map with like turbo fuel or something, and then get through all of that. Oh, already to be streaming, do you not think? You're almost always at like 11 something PM. No. Every time's a good time to stream. What do you mean? Okay, so almost at 400. Okay, we're getting to the point where the stators are running out again. Give me your secrets. Give me. Give. I'm a gremlin grabbing my own product off the line. Give. Yummers. One night gummy bear and I've missed the whole stream. Well, that's the whole point, is it not? As I've said before, I'm perfectly content with people missing streams. That's all good. I think it's better that way, because if you start watching somebody too much, then eventually you get bored of, like, just the same old thing over and over again, do you not? So I try to vary it somewhat. I've not played since 0.6 and 1. Yeah, 1.2 gigawatt should be enough for Phase 2 at a decent place. Sure. Little did you know. I'll have to send Keenan a message after stream, because I'm very sure that we were having a conversation. It's just that the mic stopped working. Or maybe I'm gaslighting myself into thinking we did have a conversation. It was a one-sided conversation where it was Keenan talking and me just not responding because the mic was not working. Maybe. Who knows? It needs quick wire again. Okay, perfect timing. Oh, there's not gonna be any power over here. Well, that's fine. No, you're the only entertainment where I can talk to the streamer as well, and I would say some good gameplay of games. Oh, thank you. Clearly, you've not seen my Celeste streams before. I can already see the flashbacks of me playing Celeste in the background. Not to brag, but I did beat Farewell in 20 hours. No, I have not. Either good. Good. Undertale Stream 1. Are you talking about Deltarune, or are you talking about the first Undertale? I would not mind playing Undertale again. That would be fun, but that will probably have to be August. Undertale the first. No, I've never done a stream in which I've played Undertale before. I've only played it off stream. It's still a good enough game that I would not mind replaying it. Owie. Alright, so conveyor poles. We're gonna set those up on probably number 2. Or number 1, I guess. I like it, but I think I'm gonna get the game today, so... okay. Oh, yeah. Means you get to enjoy experiencing it for yourself. That's great. It's always good when you can experience one of those type of games by yourself. It makes it more magical. Adversely, playing it with other people can also make it great. But the problem therein lies that sometimes when you play it with other people, they can certainly add or they can remove from the experience, depending on who they are. Hello? Hello? Yeah, we're just playing it right here. Let's see if we can get that to fit. Oh, is it still... It's still not close enough. Okay, there is another coal deposit there, which is good for me. Speaking of which, how much coal is this running per minute? That's running 120. So what I'm going to do to be a special little guy is I'm just going to make a miner Mark II here. And then just merge it with the other one. So that way I have the other coal when I need it. I'm just going to be a YouTuber on one game, and that's what I would do best. Just literally one game. Dark Viper AU moment. Literally only plays GTA 5. He does play other games, but still. The thing that he mainly plays is GTA 5. Okay, we're going to logistics. We're going to have a merger. Hi, Spaghetti and Meatballs. Hi, Andres. How you doing? It's very interesting the people that you see at this hour, because it tells me which one of you are likely sleeping or just waking up. Haha, I just woke up. Yep. And then you're like, ah, Spidey sense, a notification. I must learn what this means. Alright, I'm just gonna make the conveyor belts all Mark V. And then quickly upgrade those before I go and upgrade this. So that's 8. Future proofing, but da 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 da. What did you guys have for breakfast? Hopes and dreams. It's actually been a while since I've had breakfast. So I think I had... This morning it was just cereal. Same, my dumb rears did something last night and I forgore. You forgore? How could you? Forgoring is a sin. They talk about it in the Bible. Or the Bible. Also, yes, I know I did forget to change that conveyor belt. I'm reminding myself verbally. Hopes and dreams. Spoken like an Undertale character. Hey, I've said hopes and dreams before Undertale came out. Undertale stole that from me. Toby Fox should give me money. That's all I have to say about that. Yep, they're all Mark 5. Yep, they're all doing what they should be. Away stream 20 is fire. True. I cannot wait to get Away stream 100 where it's a Steam Deck finally dies from how much use I've given it. It's like, please, sir, I'm not able to handle the streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Please. No. You gets a break when you when you deserves a break. Oh my god, that sounds like the clown from Big Top Burger. I don't know what's Big Top Burger. Guess what time it is? It's at a conveyor lift time. Well, that's cool, so I can just... I think it's about there. The floating conveyor lift, I imagine Keenan will not have anything to say about that. Okay. Like, Spaghetti ruined my entire everything by not knowing that. I hope you know that. Oh yeah, because it's not on. The clown from the series does an English accent sometimes? Oh, okay. But not all the time? How sad. Gimby tweaking? No, he's an American clown. Okay. Well, most clowns that you hear of in media are all American. When do you ever hear of like a British clown, or an Australian clown, or Canadian clown? I mean, honestly, we should have more like diversity of clowns in media. Clownversity. You can see how much I yap here. You don't want to see something like in-game chat. You see how much I'm talking here. You do not want to see me at my worst. This is a threat. Actually, it's not even a threat. It's a promise. Why does that work? Move it back a little bit. Well, he's from another planet. Now that's diverse. True. True diversity. The most true. Oh, now it works. Okay. I love how the conveyors just tweak every single time I try using them. There's never not been a time in which they're not tweaking. Look at all this iron ore being so obedient and doing what I want it to do. Perfect, perfect. Obedience is key. Preach, brother. Break into your home, make you watch brain rot. Oh, wait. Skippity. No, Ohio. No. It's too much. I cannot handle it. Gonna watch anime. Bye. Alright, enjoy watching your anime. Have a good rest of your night. Or day. Well, you said it's morning. Have a good rest of your day. I want to do the thing I did only once in my life where I got in the box at the top of my stairs and fall down and break a leg or so. Oh, so he's trying to break a leg? You know, when somebody tells you that expression, they're not literally meaning break a leg. Unless. I'm a head off. We've arrived at the client's house. Okay. Hopefully whatever you're doing, you can at least find some enjoyment with it. So long. Bye-bye. Also, I think I'm going to end stream early again today, just because it would be a lot easier for me to plan this out on my normal computer, and I should be back at it, hopefully. When is it? By next stream. Duh, you sure, boys? Yeah, when somebody tells me to break a leg, I break everyone's leg. And then they complain about it, and then I get reported to HR, and it's not very cool. Anime is cool, but some are just peak anime. You're like, some are just better than others. What's your definition of peak anime? I like fighting animes. Are you talking about like boxing, or are you talking about like Dragon Ball and Naruto? Okay, so I moved all the iron to the factory where it really needs to be, which is great. Alright, and then we're probably going to move it up here. So right off the bat, what do I need for the calculator? So for iron, it needs 16 smelters. So let's just do that real quick. Oh, I muted the game. Demon Slayer and more. Okay. Oh wait, I do not have those. Okay, that's going to take a while. I have to reset it up and do all that. Alright, so before I end stream, I'm going to use all the concrete that I have to build the rest of this area. And that's pretty much it. Because if I'm going to be at my old computer within a few hours, I may as well just wait to get those blueprints again. Wait, you're on phase 4? Yeah. Yo. Oh, and speaking of which, I will be so, why, I technically did not get a real answer for you, but are you okay if I just play, like, the Resident Evil 1 remake as a classic Resident Evil? And then I can also play 0. Another stream ends when the concrete ends? Yes. That's how it always goes in this game. Because you have to wait for it to build up so much that you're just like, alright, well, time to do it this way. Sure, okay. If I am honest, when I did my playthrough of Resident Evil 1 by myself, I was not a big fan. I do not mind the story of it. The biggest problem that I had was that it is very clunky, and some of the bosses, even in the remake version, are just misery because of tank controls. But I'll find fun in it. It's... You don't have to play a game with perfect controls all the time. How boring would that be? Yes, I only like to play like Max Payne 3 and like... I also like only playing Postal 2. It's very important. My family has exiled me for that, but we will not worry about it. Stop. Stop. That game is not bad. I played the 2 games of it and it's just confusing. Are you talking about Postal? Or what game are you talking about? Like, in my opinion, Postal 2 is by far the best Postal game. It's not even a competition. I mean, you can maybe argue Postal 1, but... Gosh, the mouse flick. I have to do it extremely slowly. Oh my god, I just realized that I have to make a 3rd factory to keep with my Steelman, and I'm not even done with my 2nd. Hee hee. Steal in this game and be like, I need more. How much more? More. I'm talking about Resident Evil? Oh, Resident Evil, okay. I mean, I think the worst Resident Evil game I've ever played was Umbrella Corps, and that's not even really a Resident Evil game. It's a spin-off game that was meant to be, like, multiplayer. Hehe. I'm out of concrete. No. How could this happen to me? I made a mistake, but life goes on. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, can I finish off walling off this part of the factory, though? Or that weird versus game where you could play as a director or puppet or something. I know it's a Resident Evil game. I think that's called Resistance. The more subs I get, the more things I get from my YouTube, then I might do more games. Okay. Yeah, that'll be great for you. Yeah, sounds right. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna run out of silica and steel beams at this point. I gotta do this entire floor. I mean, it is catching up at a decent rate, which is good. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna go see ya and bye. Bye-bye. Resistance, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh wait, I actually might be able to finish this. Cool. Yippee, yippee, yippee. All that means is I might just have to put a hole somewhere so I can enter in this area quite easily. Alright, well there we go. The third floor is complete for this factory. Well, besides the wall, or not the wall, the flooring. Ironically, the thing that I said was done is the thing that's not done. Anywho, hopefully with that, you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did / will do something productive. So finish phase 4 factory. So long. Bye-bye.